being able to tell the voice in my head to shut the hell up and have a seat, because Fifi's here and Fifi's gonna freaking own 2020 and it's gonna be a good ass year and I'm not gonna be held back by things.
What's up guys, it's Sophie. I've been on winter break and I was planning on like going hard all break, making a bunch of videos, doing a bunch of stuff, but I've really just been chilling. I've been super lazy and soaking in my break, not having to go to school. I've been working a lot, so yeah, I'm making myself film a video today because I love this shit and I just need to be more determined, and now that it's 2020, I'm more determined and we're doing the shit. So today I'm gonna be talking about a more serious kind of topic. I wanted to talk about mental health. Mental health is something that everyone struggles with. Everyone has some sort of issue in their life, and if you don't, then good for you, but I'm sure it'll come along at some point. 2019 for me was the first year that I was an actual adult. I graduated in 2018, so I left for college later in the year 2018, and then 2019 was the first year that I was completely on my own as an adult. And I've always dealt with mental health issues. Like in high school, I dealt with depression and anxiety since I was a little kid. Like I remember being anxious at a very young age and just dealing with those issues. It kind of runs in my family, so it's like I've just always dealt with it. But 2019 was the first year that like it actually became an issue in my life and actually like started to affect me a lot worse. I don't know if it was just like the stresses of being an adult and having like bills to pay and like shit that I gotta figure out on my own and not go in the other room and talk to my mom about my problems. You know, like I was actually on my own figuring my brain out. The main issue that I personally deal with is anxiety, social anxiety, overthinking, panic attacks, just a lot of things that happen up here that just, it's like this, like my brain just constantly is going all the time. And it's a lot to deal with, it really is. A lot of people just undermine anxiety as something that everyone deals with and something when you're just nervous about something or just stressed out about something, and it's way deeper than that. Like it's a way more than just being a little stressed. Like anxiety is another little voice in your head that is constantly making you feel scared of things or constantly making you feel like self-conscious about things or just all this different stuff. I'm just gonna talk about some different things that I dealt with in 2019 and just like how I'm owning my anxiety now and starting to like learn how to handle it. Because I feel like 2019 was the year of me like struggling and like dealing with it and understanding my issues. And now 2020 is the year that I'm about to own my anxiety and figure out how to live with it and not let it become who I am, because I'm not my anxiety. So just some like examples of like how anxious I can be sometimes is like I'll, for example, like at a show or a festival or something, everyone does their own thing. Everyone is all love for everybody. Nobody cares what you're wearing. Nobody cares what you're doing. Do you. Be happy. Do whatever makes you happy. My little voice in my head would like to tell me that everyone's looking at me because I don't match. Everyone is judging me because I'm in the way hooping. I'm taking up too much space with my hoop. I guarantee you, nobody at Electric Forest was mad at me for hooping, but this little voice in my head will make me 100% believe that I'm annoying because I'm hooping. It's stupid stuff, and I know that it's stupid stuff, but I can't help that I'm like feeling that way or thinking that way, and it sucks. It really does, because part of me like feels dumb and stupid for thinking this stuff, but then the other part of me just feels like something's holding me back from like being who I really am, because I think that somebody's in the corner judging me. And that's something that I've always like dealt with. I feel like even in high school I was very self-conscious about like what people thought about me, and like people were judging me. That's why I stopped making YouTube videos in high school, actually, because I felt like I would make a video and then come to school and just feel super self-conscious that people were talking about me, or like just the dumb self-conscious stuff that my mind likes to do. And that's stupid. Who cares? Even if people are judging you, like, just do your thing. Who gives a crap? Nobody cares. It's your life, so do the things that make you happy. And if people do talk shit, cool, talk shit about me all you want, but it doesn't affect what I'm doing in my life. And I'm really glad that I've finally realized that enough to like do the stuff I like and put it out there and put my whole self out there and be as transparent as possible, because that's what I'm trying to do with this. I want to be as open and honest about my life as possible, because why would I front and act like something that I'm not, you know? But anyway, this video is not sponsored by Smoothie King, but Pineapple Surf is the bomb diggity. So go to your local Smoothie King and get the Pineapple Surf, because it's fire. Hello? Anyway, some other stupid things that my mind likes to do to me. Overthinking. That is my number one, like, anxiety trait. I overthink about every possible thing that you could possibly overthink about. My brain wants everything to be negative towards me. Like, if somebody comments on my, like, hooping style, for instance. Like, I know one time somebody told me that I hoop, like, I go really hard or something, and I was like, do I go too hard? Like, am I hooping too fast? Am I hooping, like, weird? Like, should I stop? Like, it's just stupid stuff. Like, if somebody tells you you're going hard, it's not a bad thing. It's just that you're going hard. Who cares? Don't think about it like that. Like, another really bad overthinking problem that I have with my anxiety has to do with driving. When I first started driving, I loved it. Like, I absolutely loved the feeling of driving, of being able to take yourself wherever you want to go. Like, it was just a very free feeling. Now, not so much. Now I'm an anxious mess every time I'm in a car. I can't remember the last time that I drove a car without like picturing getting in a wreck. At first it was just an annoying little thing that like I constantly pictured myself getting in a wreck. Cool, yeah, that's annoying. But when it continues for months and months, picturing yourself dying, it really takes a toll on your mind. Like, it really is a lot, to the point that like I feel like I couldn't even stop my mind from doing it, that it would frustrate me so bad that I'd want to cry. Like, I am not in control of my brain. I'm not in control of like telling myself to stop thinking these dark, scary thoughts. Like, nobody wants to freaking be on the highway in the middle lane next to two semis and constantly thinking, oh my god, this semi is gonna crush into me, I'm about to die. Like, that's not fun. Nobody likes that, obviously. And that's the thing about anxiety. Like, if you want to stop thinking about something, good luck, because if you want to stop thinking about it, it's probably going to end up being worse. You're going to think about it more. Like, I don't know. A lot of people tell people with anxiety to just calm down or to just stop thinking about it. Don't tell a person with anxiety those things, because they would if they could. Like, it's a lot harder to just stop thinking about something than people think it is. And I know this now because I've been dealing with this for like a year now, and it's stressful. It really is. I think it stems from losing a really good friend in a car accident, because I dealt with that my senior year. Our prom group lost our precious Kaylee, and ever since that, well, I didn't drive for a while because I was at OU for school, and then when I came back, I just feel like I like forgot how to drive, kinda, and like ever since I've just been, I mean, I can drive, like I know what I'm doing, but it's just, I feel like there's a weight on my shoulders every time I'm driving because I'm just constantly scared of getting in a wreck. And it's started to get a lot better recently, like very recently. It's not all the time 24/7, but like there's certain times when my anxiety is worse than others. Another thing that has kind of been new for me is my social anxiety. Like I recently, well, over 2019, my social anxiety has been way worse than it ever has been. I've always been a social butterfly since I was like a small child. Like can make friends with someone instantly. It's just my personality. But over like the past year, I've just been like way more anxious about like hanging out with people and going places, and even just like, it sounds like ridiculous, I hate even saying it, but even basic stuff like going to order food, like I would get really anxious about, like actually anxious, like physically. And that's something that like has never been an issue for me. So that's kind of what's been mainly like affecting me over the past year. I will say that it's gotten a lot better within like the past 2 months. Like I started working at a new job and I love it so much. Like it just fits my personality so well. I love the people I work with. It's just a fun environment that really matches like my aura. And ever since I've been working there, I feel like my anxiety has gotten a lot better. And I don't know why that is. I think it's maybe just because I'm able to be myself more, or like I feel more like myself. But it's gotten way better since I've been working at a new job. So that's good. 2020, no more anxiety. It was times when like I wouldn't even want to go places by myself, or like I would drag my boyfriend around everywhere with me, or like feel like I have to have him by my side just to feel like comfortable or able to like talk to people. And that's not cool. Like that's not who I am. When I first started freaking college, I was like adding every single person on Snapchat, like trying to be friends with everyone. And it's crazy that just a few months later I became like this little weird girl that doesn't want to talk to people. Like, I don't know. It could be me overthinking and thinking that I'm a lot more socially awkward than I really am, which is probably the case because that's my 2 anxiety traits working together to make them worse. But I don't know. It's just weird for me to like be socially like awkward, because I've always been weird and quirky, but like not scared to actually like interact with people and do things. I don't know, I've just become more of a homebody, and I feel like it's been due to my anxiety, but not only that, it's just been like due to me changing as a person. I feel like as I'm making this video, I'm like putting things together and realizing things, but it's fine. It's really okay. Ever since I started my new job, like I said, my socially anxious feelings have started to kind of go away, so I've been trying to like push myself to hang out with new people and like just get back to Fifi, get back to me, like be who I have always been and not worry about stupid stuff that doesn't matter, because I'm 19, I live in a dope ass city, I love Cincinnati, and I'm trying to live my life and be fun and have fun and not be held back by these stupid thoughts that don't matter and that aren't real. And that's what owning my anxiety is all about, is understanding that it's not me. Being able to tell the voice in my head to shut the hell up and have a seat, because Fifi's here and Fifi's gonna freaking own 2020 and it's gonna be a good ass year and I'm not gonna be held back by things. Like, honestly, I did so much cool shit in 2019. I went to Forest, I went to Resonance, like I went to Geek Out, I had so many shows and festivals that I went to and had so much fun at, but I'm looking back on them, there was so many like circumstances that I was just anxious as crap and was, I don't know, I didn't experience it as fully as I wanted to, just because I was being stupid and anxious the whole time. I love how I keep saying stupid, but like, I was being stupid. Like, at Forest, I could have gone and explored by myself and met people, and I could have had a way better experience than I did if I wouldn't have been such a socially awkward, like, scared little anxious ball of anxious anxiety. Anxious ball of anxious anxiety. That's what I was. And I'm not saying I didn't have a good time. I had an amazing time. It was a fantastic experience, but it just, like, looking back on it, I was very anxious at times. And that was like the peak of my, like, really bad anxiety was over the summer. I don't know why, but it was just really bad. Constantly, like, overthinking about everything 24/7 to the point where, like, it drives me insane. Like, I just wish there was a switch that I could turn off in my head. But I will say there is a switch that turns off the chatter in my brain, and it's my number one thing that I love doing, that everyone knows I love doing, and it's hooping. And that's why I love doing it so much, because when I'm hooping, I don't have to think about shit. I don't have to think about the moves that I'm doing. I don't have to think about anything. I just connect completely with my hoop, and it's so hard to understand unless you hoop or do some sort of flow arts, but when you get to that flow state, it's just a blissful feeling. It's like tripping balls on life. Like, that's what it feels like. And that's why I post endless videos of myself hooping, because I love watching that shit. I love watching my brain turn off and connect with my little sacred circle. It's definitely the number one thing that's helped me cope with my anxiety, for sure. For sure. Some things that help me a lot with my anxiety, and I just recently got both of these. I got this one, I ordered it off Amazon. It's the 5-Minute Anxiety Relief Journal. It's by Tanya J. Peterson. It says a creative way to stop freaking out. I just love this thing so much. But yeah, this basically just has different prompts that help you understand your anxiety and your different, like, specific traits that you deal with. Because everyone's anxiety is different, whether you have panic attacks or it's just overthinking or stress about the future, or, like, everyone's anxiety is different. No anxiety is, like, exactly the same. But yeah, I just really like, it's helped me understand my brain a lot more already, and I've only done like a few pages, so I know when I get through with this that it'll definitely have been very beneficial for me. I also have this one. It's a mindful journaling. It says rewrite the script of your life. My mom got me this for Christmas. It basically just has prompts that help you be mindful and live in the present, and like stop focusing on the past or the future and focus on the now, which is very important, especially for someone with anxiety, to not dwell on the past and to not focus on the future. Just live where you're at right now in the present. But I love this thing. It's so cute. So if you have anxiety, I highly recommend this one. I'll show you. This is exactly what it looks like. It's so cute. It's just adorable. And I love it. This video was just kind of random, like just me rambling about my mental health issues, but I know a lot of people that struggle with anxiety that probably can relate to a lot of the stuff I talked about. And I hope that it makes you guys understand that you're not alone, that we all deal with issues. No matter what someone looks like on social media or how great their life looks, we're all dealing with issues. Nobody's life is perfect. Nobody's. Not even freaking Kim Kardashian's life is perfect. I'm telling you that. And we're all just walking each other home. In the words of Ram Dass, rest in peace. So that's really all I've got for you guys today. I promise I'm gonna start making more videos. I'm about to start my second semester, and I have a class on video production this semester, so my videos are probably going to start getting a little bit better too. I'm excited. Well, that's all for now, folks. Make sure to like and subscribe, and turn that little notification button on too so you know when I post. See you guys next time.